It's sitting out. Yeah, paperweights, put it on your napkins, whatever you need to do if you're outdoors. All right, we're gonna move off of that. Those are brand new. And talk about rare, we have less than 200 in each of those. And I mean, that's all we brought in. That's all we could get from Jay, so that's extremely rare. All right, the bowl's sold out, so let me get rid of that card. Now let's move on to our sale prices. So yeah, we're not done yet. I have 3 items coming up in a row that aren't just baby sales, they're really good savings.
This is crazy.
This is the first of the next 3 items, and it's gorgeous. Strawberry leaf quartz, and you get the matching earrings. Remember, I said there's only gonna be a couple of sets in the entire visit. This is the second one we featured tonight. We started at $134. You get both of these for $79.99, and 5 flex is $16. And again, you've got the extension on the back. Okay, Jay.
So, this is why, I love this December show. Well, number one, I was really excited about the today's special, but we're gonna be here for 3 days. We call this our, one of the things that we do after Christmas is we call it a customer appreciation, the week or for us. And what we do, and they'll do a lot of this type of thing where we have the final last of the quantities. They'll come up with some crazy, crazy price. What's so cool about this is a natural colored quartz. You can see the pink on here, that kind of pinkish color. That is the strawberry quartz. And of the colored quartzes, it's one of the more rare. Just so when I say colored quartzes, people understand, amethyst is a colored quartz. Peridot is a colored quartz. Citrine, colored quartz, right? Then you've got rose quartz, all the quartzes that you're familiar with. These are natural colored quartzes. So these aren't enhanced, they're not dyed, they're not color treated, they're not pressure treated, they're not radiated. This is what Mother Nature did. And so, what I love is the reality of my life, right? So we got this strawberry quartz. We were in Brazil, a Brazilian miner that we buy a lot of our different things from. In fact, I was doing an emerald deal is what I was doing when I found this. So he had the strawberry quartz. It's a natural strawberry quartz. Then he had this green quartz that was with it. And I said, so, what's the deal here? I want the strawberry. He goes, well, this is strawberry leaf. So he named it. Oh,
that's hilarious.
But if you think about it, you got the strawberry, right? And then you've got that beautiful
leaf right here.
That's his name. and so I thought, okay,
we'll go with that.
I'll go with that. I'm sold. But I think this is what makes it fun. It makes it different, makes it unique. And here again, we're cutting from the natural rough. I can guarantee you what it is. I'm not guessing, right? People aren't just bringing this to me and saying, here, please sell this for me, or randomly, or, I've got some beads, do you want to buy them type deal, right? We actually go right to the source, in this case, right to the source, right to the miner. We're getting the rough material. We do all the designs. Here again, these bead designs, this whole design, this whole ensemble that you see here is an exclusive just for the Mind Find show.
Well, and think about this. Let's just break it right down. You've seen the show tonight. You've seen us do single necklaces that are well in the $179, $149. We're at $79.99, and you've seen us sell earrings that are in the $100 range too. To actually get all of this for $79.99, you get both. And these are not, again, little teeny seed beads.
And here again, just so everybody understands, this isn't something, when these are gone, they're gone. There's not a big quantity of them. And the big deal on this, though, is you could not actually manufacture them and be able to sell them at that price. That's the kind of deal that you're getting here. Like I said, even if I just told you what the 2 and 3 quarter-inch sterling silver enhancer cost, you would just go, what? You'd shake your head.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick update on our today's special, and this is an important one.